Today is Monday, June 9th, 2025. We are at the Garfield trailhead. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so there's a few cars here for a Monday. And we were going to do Adams today. The winds are not too bad this morning, but they increased during the day. But the sky cover ended up not being good, and there's a lot of wildfire smoke also, but it was raining a little bit this morning. I don't know. I just don't feel like we wanted to go up King Ravine, but not today. Just, holding out for a good day. I don't know. It feels like there won't be any, but that's okay. So we're just going to go up Garfield. We timed it so we would have lunch up there, and then we're going to come down, and about a mile from the trailhead, we're going to cut over on a old snowmobile trail, and it does like a little jog, and it will come out down the road here about 0.8, I think. And there's a gate right near there, or maybe at it, I can't remember. We took it once when we were doing Garfield Galehead to kind of cut off some of the road walk going back to Galehead, and there's a nice stand of lupin in there, so it's sort of lupin season, I think. We're going to go see if we can find that. And we'll do that on the way down. There's some black flies starting to swarm. John, of course, and me. So we got to get moving. We're about 4 miles in now. According to the sign at the bottom, it's 4.8 up to the summit. It's pretty consistently gentle all the way up to like the last 10th or 2/10. And it is not very wet, considering, not very muddy. There's some water on the trail and mud, but it's all easily rock hop through. Water crossings were all easily done. It sounds pretty windy. Windier than what they said it would be on the National Weather Service point forecast. So we'll see how it is up there. Plenty of places to get out of the wind. We're planning to eat our lunch up there. I hear a thrush. All right. The sun is trying to come out. Hear that thrush. Okay, we're up at the site of the fire tower. Galehead. I can see the hut actually. Right there. Southwest Twin. A little bit of a cloud on Bond, looking south into like the Osceolas and Scar Ridge area, all cloudy. Then Owl's Head duck a little bit of wind here. Jeez. Okay. A little bit Liberty, and then Franconia Ridge is in a cloud. So it's a little bit windier up here than they said it would be. And I don't think you can see the much at all. Just a little hint. There's a cloud between us and I can see, I guess that's Clay, Washington, maybe right over in this little but super hazy. Still wildfire smoke affecting the view. And also clouds, so glad we didn't do Adams, that's for sure. Alright, there you have it. Right, we are descending Garfield Trail, and we just crossed Spruce Brook, which is the first of 2 crossings. The second crossing is a little more involved. and sort of feels like it's two separate crossings, but it's all really one crossing. And that crosses Thompson Brook. It's the first crossing on the way up, but we're heading out now. So we just did one crossing, and now between those two crossings there's an old snowmobile trail. It goes both directions, crosses the trail, and can be a little tricky to see. I saw it today as we were coming up, and there's a bridge on the as you're heading down now on the left that you can see. Oh, I can see it from here. It's over in the woods over there, and you might be able to see. We're not going to take the dotted line to the left. We're going to take the other one, which we've been on twice before. And that will take us out. It's going to take us out onto the Gale River Loop Road, about 0.8 of a mile from the parking lot. So if you are trying to cut a little bit of distance when you're doing the Garfield Galehead Loop, that's a way to do it. There's something in the woods right there. Metal. Huh. Okay. So this is the crossing right here. And somebody's been on it. I mean, obviously not snowmobiles, but you can see that. And the bridge is right up the corner, like right around the corner there. And this is the way we're going, and I believe there's a bridge also right up here. There are several bridges on it. So that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, there's a little bridge right here. It's not been used for snowmobiles, I don't think, for a while. But the water does have bridges on it like this. They're probably slippery, so just watch your footing here. And actually I see a blue blaze, like, oh no, it's not, it's just a reflector. I thought it was blue because the back of it is blue, like a ski trail, but it's not. All right. So I think that is Spruce Brook. Maybe. And it's very simple to follow. Last time we were on here, there were some blowdowns that were kind of a hassle to get through, but not very many. And we're gonna come out like on a actual road. All right, so this is our little bushwhack. Let's see if we can find any lupins. We just popped out of that snowmobile trail. Got a little bit tight right at the end, but nothing crazy. Still a very obvious path. Went over 5 or 6 bridges maybe in there. And now we're on this abandoned forest road. And we should be getting to a place where the road is going to go to the left. And there's like a big turnaround if you continue going straight this way. And that was where all the lupins were. We just saw one lupin as we came out of the woods, and it was not fully blooming. It was really quite small. So hopefully the ones out here, they're in a big open field-like area. They'll be a little further along. But first we gotta get to them. I can see the field of lupins. Yay. The road is gonna turn right here, and it'll come out. It's downhill. It'll come out right at a gate on Gale Loop Road. But look at that. So when we saw this last time, we were coming in the morning, and we came out here, and it was a sunny day, and there was a snake. Remember the snake in the grass?
Yes.
Ooh, a little buggy if I stop. A little wet right here too.
Wet,
Yeah. Can't remember how I did it. I think I went around this wet last time. Yeah, a little squishy. There it is. And now it's dry. Lupins. They're all purple. Sometimes you see pink and white ones on the road, side of the road. Okay, so there's actually a mutant one that's a different color. Right there. Look how purple that one is. Totally different. Got some daisies in here. All right. Pretty. We made it back to Gale Loop Road, and it's 0.8 miles of road walking on this to get back to the trailhead. But mostly downhill or flat. So far, all in the shade. And it should end up being about 10.5 miles, I think, instead of 9.4, 9.3, something like that. So it added just a little more than a mile to it to go out that way, but it was nice. Except a little more buggy.
Yep.
But, all right, nice day in the woods.